Hey, what is up, you guys? It is Hacker. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I am very grateful to have this opportunity today to make this video with you guys. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit nervous, but I'm going to try to keep this video as natural as possible and to freestyle really. And I decided to pick one of the topics that really stand out to me right now, especially since I want one, the iPhone XR or 10R. So again, thank you guys so much for the opportunity, and let's get right into it. The iPhone XR is currently one of the best iPhones out right now that would be worth your money. It is also the cheapest of the three 2018 iPhones released this year, which is a shocker considering that last year's iPhone X started off at $999. Even more of a shocker because this iPhone brings many of the key features of the XS and XS Max. This includes the powerful and efficient A12 Bionic chip, upgraded front and rear facing cameras, and let's not forget the famous Face ID. Now when this was announced, a lot of people were comparing this to the iPhone 5C, particularly because of the various colors it comes in. However, you got to keep in mind that the iPhone 5C was basically a rebadged iPhone 5. Literally, it carried everything over from the iPhone 5, and to top things off, it was made in plastic. With this phone, Apple flexed a bit differently. You get new internals and an all-screen design, starting at $749, even though you could argue that the price is still a bit I feel like it should have started at $700, but that's just me. 2018 iPhone don't come cheap. Still better than a grand though. They made it worth it to me because they brought back a 128GB option. For 50 bucks more, of course, but that's not bad to me. That's actually pretty good. This is my theory though. I'm going to be seeing this phone in the hands of more and more consumers as time progresses. Here's why. There are people who literally upgrade their iPhones every year, whether they have a carrier plan that allows them to upgrade every year or they're just balling like that. And then you have the group of people who like to stick it out with their iPhones. They'll upgrade 2, 3, maybe even 4 years down the line. The iPhone XR is for the people who have a 6 or 6S, frankly speaking. Well, really, the phone is for everybody, but around the time that the 6 or 6S came out, these $1,000 price tags for phones did not exist. And those people who currently own those devices are probably ready to let them go. They probably skipped on the 7 and the 8 because honestly speaking, the 6, 6S, 7, and 8 all look identical. It's a 4-year-old design. This phone will be the reason for people to upgrade because it actually brings something new. Something new at a more affordable price. Something that we weren't able to say in 2017. And with this phone, you compromise on very little when you think about it. The iPhone XR lacks 3D touch. However, Apple really didn't even take advantage of 3D touch. People could live without it and be fine. Another thing is the display. If Apple got one thing right, it's certainly the screen size on this bad boy. It's the perfect size at 6.1 inches. It's in between the 10 and 10S's 5.8 inch panel and the 10S Max's 6.5 inch panel. However, it has the lowest resolution of both. Yes, it does have the lowest resolution out of both phones. However, when I did see the phone in person, I was not bothered by the display at all. It's still a 326 ppi Retina display, so the only way that you're gonna be bothered by this display is if you hold the phone very close to your eyes. And honestly speaking, we just may have to be grateful for the XR's display resolution. It may be one of the key factors to why the phone has such outstanding battery life. Yes, you are hearing me correctly. The iPhone XR has outstanding battery life. Some are even saying that it has the longest battery life out of all iPhones. But just so you know, it lasts longer than the XS Max. Lastly, the XR only has a single 12 megapixel sensor in the rear, as opposed to a dual camera setup. So it's basically lacking a telephoto lens. If you don't know what that is, cool, it doesn't apply to you. However, if you're a fan of 2x optical zoom, which means you have to have a 7 Plus or higher, I'm sorry, but that option is gone. However, portrait is still included on the XR, even though it only detects people and not objects. Luckily, the XR does incorporate an upgraded sensor from the XS, so you're gonna be getting the XS's camera, but not the telephoto lens. This goes to say that the iPhone XR takes amazing photos, even better than previous generation iPhones. And that's really it for compromises, unless you consider an aluminum band over a stainless steel band as a compromise. If If you're not bothered by these things at all, then this phone just may be for you. For what this phone has to offer, it's really left into the hands of the consumer. Do you want an outstanding iPhone that's not going to break your bank? Or are you willing to break your bank for a more premium model? Or do you prefer colors? Or do you prefer a comfortable in the hand iPhone? Or do you prefer to ditch your 6, 6S, 7, or 8? Mind you, Apple right now is claiming that this phone is the best selling iPhone. Now, they're not giving any numbers, but they're saying it's been their most popular iPhone each and every day since the day it became available. I know for sure I want one now, and I shouldn't want one coming from an A+, but hey, this phone is totally worth it to me. What do you guys think about this phone? Will you guys be purchasing it anytime soon? Leave your thoughts below and let me know if it's worth it or not to you guys and how you feel about the device. Again, thank you guys so much for tuning into my channel and hacking with me today. I plan on making more amazing content for you guys in the future. Let me know anything that I may need to do to improve. I really appreciate you guys so much. Like, subscribe, comment, feel free. Give me some critiques if you want. You guys have a good one. Stay safe and peace out.